These free Linux apps made switching from Windows easier than I expected. Switching from Windows to Linux can feel daunting, especially when it comes to the apps you use every day for work, communication, and fun. The fear of losing productivity or familiar tools often holds people back. But after making the jump, I discovered that Linux offers powerful, free alternatives that not only match, but sometimes surpass what I relied on in Windows. The transition turned out to be smoother than anticipated, and these standout apps played a big role. Number 1. KDE Connect, a superior phone integration tool. One of the first things many Windows users miss is Phone Link, formerly Your Phone, which syncs notifications, texts, calls, and files between your phone and PC. On Linux, KDE Connect steps in and often feels like a more capable replacement. KDE Connect connects your Android phone to your Linux computer over Wi-Fi. No account required. You can view and reply to notifications and messages, share files wirelessly, and even use your phone as a remote trackpad, keyboard, or media controller. It supports custom commands and works across more devices and operating systems, including Windows, giving it broader flexibility than Phone Link, which is tied more tightly to the Microsoft ecosystem and certain phone models. Setup is straightforward on KDE Plasma desktops and available on others, and the privacy focus, no cloud dependency for core features, appeals to many users. While it may lack full phone screen mirroring in some setups, the overall feature set and reliability make it a joy to use. Number 2. LibreOffice, full productivity without Microsoft Office. Microsoft Office is a staple for documents, spreadsheets, and presentations. But LibreOffice provides a complete, free suite that handles most needs exceptionally well. It includes Writer for docs, Calc, spreadsheets, and Impress, presentations, with an interface familiar enough for quick adaptation. Compatibility with DocX, XLSX, and PPTX files has improved significantly. Most everyday documents open and edit without major formatting issues, though very complex files might need tweaks or browser-based Office for perfection. As of recent versions, like 26.x, it supports modern features and is actively developed by a strong community. The best part? It's completely free, open source, and doesn't require subscriptions. For students, freelancers, or anyone not needing advanced Microsoft-specific tools, LibreOffice often feels liberating. Number 3. Flameshot, powerful screenshot capture and annotation. If you take frequent screenshots for work, Flameshot is an excellent Linux tool that rivals or simplifies tools like ShareX. It's lightweight, fast, and focused on what matters, capturing regions, windows, or full screens, then annotating immediately with arrows, text, highlights, blurs, and more. Key strengths include customizable shortcuts, easy saving/uploading options, and a clean workflow that keeps you in one app. While ShareX offers more automation depth on Windows, Flameshot's simplicity and cross-platform availability, it even has Windows ports, make it ideal for most users. It's especially strong for quick, professional-looking captures without bloat. Number 4. CopyQ, advanced clipboard management. Windows clipboard history is convenient, but CopyQ takes it to the next level on Linux. This open-source manager stores text, images, HTML, and more, with support for unlimited or configurable history, tabs, labels, search, and filters. You can create scripts and actions to automate tasks, like stripping formatting, converting data, or preventing duplicates. It runs on Linux, Windows, and macOS, making it versatile for multi-OS users. Once you get used to its power, basic clipboard tools feel limiting. Number 5. Wine and Steam with Proton, running Windows apps and games. Not every app has a perfect native Linux version. That's where Wine shines, a compatibility layer that translates Windows API calls so many programs, like older versions of Notepad++, design tools, or utilities, can run directly on Linux. It requires some setup for tricky apps, but works remarkably well for many. For gaming, Steam paired with Proton, built on Wine, is transformative. Proton optimizes for games, enabling thousands of Windows titles to run smoothly with minimal tweaks. Performance is often on par with, or in some cases better than, Windows, thanks to ongoing improvements like those in Wine 11 and community tools, for example, Proton GE. Check Proton DB for game-specific reports. Tools like Bottles or Lutris can further simplify managing Wine environments for non-Steam apps.
Now, final thoughts. The switch is worth it. Leaving Windows doesn't mean abandoning your workflow. With apps like KDE Connect, LibreOffice, Flameshot, CopyQ, and the Wine/Proton ecosystem, Linux delivers freedom, customization, and often better privacy and performance without ongoing costs. The biggest hurdle is usually mental. Once you try a user-friendly distribution like Linux Mint, Pop! OS, or Fedora, and install these tools, the transition feels natural. Experiment in a live USB session first to build confidence. If you're considering the switch, start small. Try one or two alternatives and see how they fit. Linux has matured a lot, and the ecosystem of free, high-quality software continues to grow. What apps have you found helpful in your transition? Share in the comments. I'd love to hear your experiences.
Thanks for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for daily videos. Bye.